okay, you're saying that in a way the mutiny worked, diba? In implementing reforms in the military. But at this point, do you think mutinies, would you recommend that if you're unhappy with what's happening in the military,
I do not.
soldiers will stage a mutiny again?
I do not recommend
You think those days should be over by now?
Well, I cannot also speak for the armed forces. I cannot conclude that those days are over.
I mean, you are seen as mentors, no? You're senior officers. If younger officers will ask you, we're
Yes.
unhappy with what's happening now.
In fact, I hosted
Yes.
PMA cadets in Congress.
Yes, what will you
and
tell
I
them?
told them
Will
that
will it still be an option for
No.
the military at this point?
I told them that, you should not follow our steps. But I said the same thing when I was still cadet in 1994. I was asked by media, are you going to join in uprisings in the future? I said, no, never. But I joined 2 uprisings. So it depends on the situation. It is certain dynamics inside the armed forces. You cannot really can tell.
Your mutinies also called for the ouster of the president.
Well, at one point, yes.
And it didn't succeed, of course.
Yeah, but
So I will ask the same question. If younger officers will ask you, will it always be an option for us to ask for the ouster of the commander-in-chief if he or she is not serving the purposes of national interest?
It depends
If
on...
the person is betraying the public trust.
Well, right now that we are part of the system, we're trying our best to avail of the judicial processes of the country. Example for the president. I am really opposed with how they, undertake the war on drugs. So the only way to account the president is through impeachment. Because immune siya, hindi siya pwedeng kasuhan. So I filed the impeachment complaint in spite of the fact that they have the supermajority in Congress. So ayaw ho naming lumabas sa Constitution. We want to strengthen the Constitution. I don't suggest na susundan kami ng mga sundalo. If they have problems, they can go to us and we can intervene through policy solutions to the problems. But again, mahirap ang dinaanan namin. I don't suggest that. But, when you cross that line, mahirap ang decision na gagawin doon. No? It will take a very, hard decision on the part of those who are going to join.
But has anyone sent feelers for you from within the armed forces, for example, younger officers? Because I know you've answered this, but you've been implicated in Red October.
No, there's no such thing as Red October.
Okay, if there's no
You've been
Red
implicated
October.
with the Reds.
Yeah, even conniving with the New People's Army. Yeah. No, honestly, and I even told the leadership of the armed forces, honestly, we are not talking to any officer or young officers to, stage something or recruit them to do something. So honestly, we're not doing that because we want to preserve the armed forces. We want to strengthen democratic processes in the country.